Hello students, welcome to school. Hope you all are well and enjoying the lesson. Today we are going to learn something new in English grammar. Today we'll see do as direct in which we will see singular and plural nouns, then use of make and do, and also has, have and had, and we will also learn about the homographs. Now we see what are singular and plural noun. A singular noun refers to only one person, place or thing. A plural noun refers to more than one person, place or thing. For example, singular window and plural windows. So, one is singular and more than one is plural. Some nouns have irregular plural forms. You will have to memorize the spelling for irregular plurals, such as singular child, plural children, singular food, plural feet, singular tooth, plural teeth, singular mouse, plural mice, singular man or woman, whereas plural men or women. A few nouns have the same singular and plural form: sheep, Chinese, moose, grapefruit, deer, and salmon, and many other that have same singular and plural forms. For some plurals, we add s or es to the word to make it plural, such as birds, folks, brooms, games, camels, lambs, desk, nest, dolls, pens, eggs, photos, flowers, and shirts. So, these are some of the examples of singular and plural. Now we'll see when to use has, had, and have. When the subject is singular and it is in present form, then we have to use has. When the subject is in past form and it is singular, we have to use had. Whereas when the subject is plural, we have to use have. So, for present singular has, past singular had, and for plurals have is used in a sentence. So, when the pronoun is I, you, we, they, we have to use have, and when the pronoun is in present he, she, it, we have to use has, whereas for past we have to use had. Now here we can see difference in past tense and present tense, means when to use had, have and has. For past tense, I had, we had, they had, he had, she had, it had, or a name then had. Title also we can use for past tense with had, whereas for present we have to use have for I, you, we and they, and he, she, it we have to use has. Now we'll see homographs. Homographs mean same spelling with different meaning and different pronunciation. Same spelling, different meaning and different pronunciation. Homographs are also called multiple meaning words, means they are spelled same but they have different meanings. For example, light meaning is different of both the light. So, what are homographs? Homographs are words that are spelled same but have different meaning and may have different pronunciations too. We'll see does and does. He does like to run, or does are female deer. So here we can see the DOES, does and does. Now we'll see some more examples of homographs. Wave, dove, tear, cool, yard and coat. Here words that spell are same but the meaning is different. Now we'll see some more words. Well, one refers to the water body and other refers to the health. Leaves means left and the part of the tree or plant. Same way, fair, F-A-I-R, fair, bar, bark, seal. One seal is the seal that is used in the office and other is an animal. So here words are same but meaning is different. See here, bat, B-A-T, bat, that is used to play and bat is an animal too. Then quarter, float, fair. Again fair means the words are same but meanings is different. Now we'll see use of make. When do we use make in a sentence? We use make when we talk about making or creating something. Make a cup of tea and leave it on the table. Or what can make the little baby smile? Or the principal will make an announcement now. Can Shazia make a plan for us to meet? So these are some of the examples of make, and we use make when we talk about making or creating something. We also use make to show the effect of something. So we use make when we talk about making or creating something or to show the effect of something. Now we'll see when to use do. We use do when we talk about a task or some work. So we use do when we talk about a task or some work. We also use do when we refer to general activities. We'll see it with some examples. Let's do these exercises quickly. Ravi wants to do a yoga course. I will do your work if you do mine. Can you do me a favor? So these are some of the examples when we use do. So when we use do when we talk about a task or some work, or we use do when we refer to general activities in a sentence. Now we'll see do versus make. We use difference between do and make. So we can see here when we use do when we are at job or doing any task. Do the homework, do your homework, do the housework, do a good job, do your course, or do something, do nothing, do anything, do everything, then do the exam, do the laundry. So in this way we are using the word do. Now we'll see when to use make. Make a cake, make breakfast, make dinner, make a cup of coffee, then make your eyes water, makes you happy, makes you sleepy, makes you smile, and so on. In this way we use the word make. Now we'll see use of this, that, these and those. Here when the things are near and they are singular, we are using this, and when the things are far, we are using that. For plurals, we are using these if the things are near and those if the things are far. Now we'll see this with an example. This is an apple. It is a singular apple which is near. Then that is an apple. Means the apple is far from you and it is singular. So we say it as that is an apple. Now in plural form we see that these are apple because apples are near to us and they are more than one in number. Then those are apples. Apples are more in number but they are far from us. So we say it as those are apples. So for singular, this apple if it is near and that apple if it is far. Then plural, that is more than one, these apples or these cherries when they are near and those apples or those cherries when they are far. So today we learn different forms in grammar.